Welcome in, fans, to the Pirate Pit here on the campus of South Pittsburg High School. Tonight, the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats from Pickett County High School go on the road to South Pittsburg for an out-of-district play here tonight. Hello again, fans. Casey Bolden joined by my broadcasting partner, Mr. Jack Bolden, as we welcome you into the Aminette Eagle Auction and Realty Pregame Show. We'll remind you, fans, all the content tonight brought to you by our friends and our partners at First Choice Family Care. If you've not been feeling well, if you got a sore throat, if your kid's got a runny nose and can't be at school, make sure you visit our friends and our partners at First Choice Family Care in Byrdstown. Again, as we welcome in to the Aminette Eagle Auction and Realty Pregame Show, let's break down tonight's basketball game. First, let's talk about the South Pittsburg Lady Pirates for head coach Beth Webb. They're 4-6 on the season, 1-1 in district play. They lost to Clay County last Saturday, 74-31. Really struggling on the season. They're going to be without the services of a couple of starters tonight to pour a little salt into the wound. And so Coach Webb in the pregame shared with me that really struggling this season, trying to find some footing here and trying to find some momentum as they make their way closer to tournament play. So going to be without the services of a couple of key players tonight for the Lady Pirates. Let's talk about the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County for head coach Brent Smith. They're 18-3 on the season. They're 5-0 in District 7A. Good enough currently for first place. They're the number 1A team in the TSWA. That's the Tennessee Sports Writers Association poll. They're also the number 4 team in the latest UCR poll. They're your defending 1A state champions. Let's break it down for them. They're winners of their last 6 games. Really have been some dominating wins over that stretch. Able to beat Clay County on Tuesday night, 51-39 in a game where they only scored 14 points at halftime. The lowest production of any game this season. And so looking for a little bounce back here tonight. Try to get a little more pep in the step. They're, again, currently first in District 7A. A couple of key players tonight. We've talked about them all season. Emerson Lowe and Zoe Nicholas, the best backcourt combo in all of the Upper Cumberland. They've been dominant over the past few weeks and got a lot of other players involved as well, as they've been able to get around defenders and double teams come, and they're able to find shooters in space or down on the block and for a lot of easy buckets. But trying to bounce back again tonight as they had a little sputter on Tuesday night. As I bring in my broadcasting partner, Jack Bolden. JB, two teams headed in opposite directions here. Feels like this is a good tune-up and get-right game as Lady Bobcats going to step back into district play next week.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. A perfect tune-up game where you can get the rest of your bench activated into this one, get Pryor some playing time, much-needed playing time, as it is only a 7-deep rotation. Have to imagine she's going to see some meaningful minutes as we come into tournament play and, finish off district play. So it's going to be very useful here tonight. Obviously, a South Pittsburg team that's been struggling. Clay County handled them pretty easily. Expect the Lady Bobcats to do the same on the road here tonight.
JB, last game, Addison Lowe stepped out. She knocked down 5 from behind the line and really sparked this Lady Bobcats offense. She has really played a key role in this basketball team this season, as she's got some size but can step out on the perimeter and stroke it. And anytime when you got a big like her that can step out and stretch the court, it's certainly a feather in your cap as a basketball team.
Yeah, she stepped up big time at Clay County. That game, we were knotted up at 14 at halftime. It was a very physical game, a whole lot of fouls called, unfortunately against Pickett County in that matchup. But Addison Lowe, she played a huge part in that game. Knocked down, I believe, 5 made threes in that one and really stepped up big time down low in the paint. So like the different production from, the entire team, and they've really come together nicely in this season. They've got a fantastic record, looking to finish off perfect in district play. But tonight they're on the road against a non-district opponent and expecting good things this afternoon.
If you hadn't already, fans, check in. Let us know who you are and where you're watching from and who you're cheering on tonight. Got a feeling, JB, going to be a lot of folks from Byrdstown on the stream tonight. And so go ahead and like the stream, share it as well. That's that little arrow-looking button down at the bottom of your device. Hit that button. It'll load it into your feed. And then all your friends and family will be able to take advantage of watching these fantastic athletes tonight here from Byrdstown. So thankful you're joining in here just moments away from tip-off I watched a game from here last week. They didn't have a national anthem. So we're going to keep it right here until we figure out if they're going to do that. They also didn't do starting lineup, so we'll bring you the People's Bank and Trust starting lineup as soon as we figure out whether they're going to cut it to a break for the anthem.
Don't blame you too much for staying at home for this one. A very long drive, I could imagine, from Byrdstown. About an hour 20 from Sparta for me, a little longer for you, so a pretty decent road trip here this afternoon.
About an hour and 40 from Cookeville, so tack on about 45 minutes on top of that, so about a 2.5-hour drive down Highway 111 from Byrdstown to get here to South Pittsburg. No anthem, no starting lineups. We'll bring them to you, though, at home. It's going to be Ariana Robinson for South Pittsburg, along with Adriana Robinson. Lowe is going to have the opening tip, and Emmy Lowe with the first quick bucket here at a basketball game. Going to get the ball inside. Ball's went out of bounds.
So a hot-looking start for Pickett County. An easy 2 off the tip, and now got the ball right back. This one, they continue this kind of pace, could get out of hand pretty quickly.
Let's bring in the People's Bank and Trust starting lineup for Pickett County. It's going to be Kaylee Tompkins, Kylie Wood, Addison Lowe, her sister Emmy, and Zoe Nicholas for the Lady Bobcats. Again, they're 18-3 on the season. Ball goes into the backcourt. Kaylee Tompkins going to try to save it in down. Good hustle from Tompkins. It's going to be a turnover. Backcourt violation here. 7.5 to go here in the opening period from the Pirate Pit down at South Pittsburg.
Yeah, good defensive stand off the inbound turnover from South Pitt. Looking to hold Pickett County down. Obviously fell by 30 against Clay County last week in a home matchup there. So they've seen a district foe that Pickett County's gotten to face twice already.
Karma Summers going to give up the basketball. Get it over to Jada Gentry. Gentry, left wing, looking inside. It's going to be a kick ball in there by Emerson Lowe. It's going to stay with the Lady Pirates here. 7:14 now to play here in the first period.
They got fantastic facilities here in South Pittsburg. One thing we really noted on our trip down here.
Just an awesome facility here at South Pittsburg High School. Known for a football school, JB, but beautiful basketball facilities here. KT going to crank one from downtown. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebounded in there this time by Jada Gentry from South Pitt. Gentry going to get the basketball up over to Madison Hawkins. Full court pressure here from the Lady Bobcats. South Pitt able to break through it. And we got a Lady Pirate down. She's able to get up. Addie Lowe guarding the basketball. Give it up over to Ariana Johnson. Ball goes inside. Shot up. No good. Rebounded Zoe Nicholas. She wants to run back the other way. Emerson Lowe in transition, and Emmy Lowe with all 4 points here in the basketball game.
And just a hot start like Pickett County wanted. Like to get out going in transition, often make the right passes, and it led to an easy 2 for Emmy Lowe. She's already got 4 in the game.
Long ball on the way from Madison Hawkins. Chased down in there by Addie Lowe. Good find back the other way to Zoe Nicholas. And all of a sudden it's 6-0 Lady Bobcats here. 6:10 now to play here in a basketball game.
Yeah, and all 6 of those points coming very easily with that little right-handed layup. Just more good defense leading to easy offense for the Lady Bobcats.
Ball goes into the corner. Shot up on the way is no good. Rebounded in there by South Pitt. Second shot won't go. Ball's weighing out of bounds. Going to stay with Pickett County, or make it South Pittsburg. JB just had one of the fans from Pickett County drop by. My friend Kenny Ray Dennis lives in Alabama, but gets to as many Bobcat and Lady Bobcat games as he can. He said this was a close one, only 2 hours away. So he's here and checking in live here from South Pittsburg High School.
Yeah, how about the dedication? Make the 2-hour drive from Alabama. About as close to Alabama as we'll get all season, I'd imagine.
Zoe Nicholas's layup wouldn't fall. Rebounded by South Pitt. South Pittsburg working through traffic. Finally get the ball up into the front court. Nice defense here by Kylie Wood. Karma Summers. Over to Madison Hawkins. Emmy Lowe going to come in and steal it away. Lowe on the breakout, and she's going to the cup. She's going to be fouled. She's going to make the bucket. And Emmy Lowe going to have a three-point play opportunity here with 5:06 to play here in the first quarter. She's got 6 now.
Yeah, and all three coming the exact same way. That little scoop right-handed layup this time through a little bit of contact. As Pickett County out to a real hot start, 8-0. Playing some great defense.
Lowe with the Keyswood Insurance free throw line is good from senior Emerson Lowe. And it's a 9-0 game. Full court pressure. South Pitt able to break through it. Get the basketball down court. Shot up, won't fall. Nice offensive board in there from Jada Gentry. Gentry going to dribble it back out here. Pick it up and work the basketball down inside to Adriana Robinson. Nice jump stop in there by Adriana Robinson. And South Pittsburgh's on the board here with 4:40 to play.
Yeah, they've been trying to pound that ball in down low, and this time finally able to get a shot up. It's Pickett County with the fortunate roll, the shooter's touch.
Zoe Nicholas from the First Choice Family Care three-point line. It's good. And Nicholas now with 5 points here in the basketball game. Ball's away and out of bounds. Going to stay with South Pittsburgh. Lady Bobcats with a 10-point lead here with 4:23 now to play here in the first period. Go ahead, JB.
South Pittsburgh known for producing some pretty solid athletes, especially on the football side. I know they had one guy go to Auburn, I believe, a year or two ago. So very, very good football school. Struggled a little bit this year in basketball, but still a ton of athletes coming out from down south.
Let's see who all we got checking in here, JB. We got my friend Joyce Sells checking in. April Beatty. Debbie Pryor's checking in from Birdstown. Faye Phillips. Make it Faye Amonette. Mickey Cross checking in. Also Patricia Abbott from the Country Kitchen in Birdstown. Tony and Tammy Butler from Albany, Kentucky cheering on the Bobcats, as well as Angie Stowers Madewell, Joyce Bullock, and Karen Duncan all cheering and checking in. We got a lot of people checking in online.
Yeah, how about the showing from the Lady Bobcats for the Lady Bobcats? Make sure you drop us a comment. I've got a feeling this one going to get out of hand, so love to read in on your comments. Let us know who's watching.
Absolutely. Keep those comments coming along. Lady Bobcats with trapping pressure here. It's going to be a hill ball, and alternating possession arrow is going to stay with South Pittsburgh here. 4:09 to play here in the first. South Pittsburgh going to have it stolen away here by Kaylee Tompkins. Tompkins over to Zoe Nicholas. Nicholas with the and one. Zoe Nicholas going up through traffic, drawing a contact, and back to the Keysland Insurance free throw line. Good looking bucket there from Zoe Nicholas.
And Nicholas and Lowe getting involved early, both of them. Got all the points for the Lady Bobcats, just pouring them on. Already a 12-point lead, and we've still got halfway to go in the first quarter.
Zoe Nicholas good at the Keysland Insurance free throw line. It's a 15-2 Lady Bobcat lead. South Pittsburgh trying to get it up the sideline. It's going to be a held ball as nice defensive play that time from Kylie Wood. Alternating possession arrow back to the Lady Bobcats. Lowe going to get downhill, loses the handle on it. Like she may have jammed a finger in there. Trying to shake it out as she goes back down court. South Pittsburgh, nice steal that time from Addie Lowe. 2-on-1 here for the Lady Bobcats. Addie Lowe, nice bucket from Addie Lowe, JB. She went up and hung in the air, waited for the defender to float on by. Great bucket that time from Addie Lowe.
Yeah, Addie Lowe's really been playing her best basketball as of recently, and it's the best time to start playing your best basketball as we get closer to that district tournament. Really had a phenomenal showing against Clay County, like we mentioned in the pregame. And how about her defensive presence? I think that's been the biggest key for her this season.
A lot of blocked shots against Clay County on Tuesday night. Love the way she times up the basketball. And she's able to go up and smack some away and smack some out of there without fouling. Really liked her defense here over the last 5 or 6 basketball games. Work the ball down inside. Ball's going to be away and out of bounds. Going to be another turnover here for the Lady Pirates. Substitutions checking in as Victoria Pryor, the freshman, going to get in and get some early minutes here in the basketball game, along with Emma Tompkins. KT and Kylie Wood going to check out. Emmy Lowe, kick out to the corner. Victoria Pryor swinging around to Nicholas. Nicholas from the three-point line. Zoe Nicholas feeling it here early as she's got a couple of first-choice family care threes, and all of a sudden it's a 20-2 basketball game.
Yeah, could be looking at a running second half at this kind of pace, only giving up 2 points, and they've got 10 times the amount of points.
Zoe Nicholas has got 11 here in the basketball game. Good-looking shot back the other way. Shot goes down. That's Cadence Farrell on the bucket. It's a 20-5 game. I believe that was Nicholas, wasn't it, JB?
Yeah.
Zoe Nicholas now with 13 here in the first quarter.
One of Pickett's favorite plays right after a made bucket, just getting it down court as fast as possible, leads to another easy two.
Speaking of easy two, back the other way, Jaylee Johnson on the easy bucket. Kick out, Addie Lowe. Gonna stop and pop, shot no good, rebound, Zoe Nicholas in traffic. Good looking bucket that time from Zoe Nicholas, JB. Love the way she went up in traffic, able to snatch that rebound.
And all the guards for this team really don't play just their position. They do such a good job at getting down in the paint and scoring and rebounding as well. As Nicholas, another steal and another two. She may have 20 points when this first quarter is all said and done.
She's got 17, JB. 140 still to play here in the first quarter. Nicholas poked it away into the backcourt. Nicholas still harassing the dribbler. South Pitt able to get it across the timeline. Get the basketball to Adriana Robinson. Robinson tries to back down Emmy Lowe. Now they're going to kick it back out. Over to Cadence Farrell. She knocked one down a bit ago. Robinson back to Farrell. Now to the free throw line. Ariana Robinson. Get it inside. Nice move inside by Jaylee Johnson. And Jaylee Johnson's got 4 points here in the quarter. Quickly back the other way, get it into Pryor. And Pryor's going to be fouled by Ariana Robinson. And 1:04 to play here. Lady Bobcats lead it 26-9.
Now, one thing you've talked a lot about is how important it is to get Pryor all these minutes. Have to imagine at some point, you know, a lot of these games we've seen Pickett County get into a bit of foul trouble with only 2 coming off the bench. Pryor's probably going to play some meaningful minutes down the stretch.
Addison Lowe takes one power dribble, puts it up over a defender. Shot wouldn't fall. South Pitt back the other way. 2-on-2 here. Farrell picks up the dribble. Ball's away and out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Lady Pirates from South Pittsburg. Under 1 minute to play here at the Pirate Pit in South Pittsburg. Inbound over to Ariana Robinson. Her shot on the way is good from Adriana Robinson. She's got 5.
And how about that three? A high arcing one, got it to fall. South Pittsburg able to find a little bit of offense as of recent, coming up with some stops too.
Emerson Lowe tries to get to the bucket. She's going to be fouled. But JB, I like South Pittsburg here. They've had some sets down on the other end where they've got some good looks. They put up 12 points here in the quarter. Not a bad quarter.
And the Lady Bobcats bringing that trap at the top of the key. They're just feeding it in down low and taking the points that the Bobcats are giving them.
Nice offensive rebound in there from Emma Tompkins. Tompkins went up high and able to get the offensive board and put 2 on the board for the Lady Bobcats. Back the other way. Easy bucket back the other way in transition from Jaylee Johnson. She's got 6 now here in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. You bring the press, but it comes back to bite you if you don't get back in time.
Zoe Nicholas's 3 ball away and out of bounds. Substitution checking in here for Coach Beth Webb as Aubrey Higgins going to get in and get Ariana Robinson out of the basketball game. 8.6 to play here in the first quarter. Comes the pressure, and we're going to have a foul here against Zoe Nicholas with 5 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Inbound. Able to get it in. 3 seconds to play. 2. Not going to get a shot off here, as that buzzer is going to be the end of your first quarter here at South Pittsburg High School. Your score after 1, the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County 28, The Lady Pirates from South Pittsburg 14. Fans, stick around. 30-second break, and we'll have the second quarter action on the other side. You're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
All Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is the Upper Cumberland's best sporting goods store. From cleats to camping supplies and everything in between, this family-owned store has it all. All Sports and Outdoors is proud to support our community, including student athletes throughout the Upper Cumberland. Stop in at 207 South Main Street or visit their website at hall42.com. All Sports and Outdoors is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back here to the Pirate Pit at South Pittsburg High School. Lady Bobcats lead it 28-14 after one quarter. Fans, we have a brand new sponsor tonight, the Sunset Marina. And the Sunset Marina and Resort proudly supports the Pickett County Bobcats and Lady Bobcats. The Sunset Marina is located on beautiful Del Hollow Lake on Tennessee Highway 111 in Byrdstown. Fans, they've got pontoon boats, they've got runabouts, they've got wave runners. It's an excellent way to enjoy a day on the Del Hollow Lake. Visit the ship store and the restaurant right on the water's edge. Book your vacation, getaway, boat rental, or lakeside cabin today. Find them online at sunsetmarina.com. Really excited, JB, to have Sunset Marina join us here on the UCR broadcast.
Yeah, and love the way all of our friends at Pickett County have come together to sponsor this team as they make a push into the playoffs.
Adriana Robinson, she's got 6 now in the game. Emmy Lowe bangs one off the window, wouldn't fall. Nice offensive board in there from Emma Tompkins. Tompkins went in amongst the trees. Gonna have her shot blocked away. Tompkins going to stay after it, rip the ball away, and now we're going to have a held ball. As nice defense that time from Emma Tompkins. Alternating possession arrow here to the Lady Bobcats. They lead it by 12 with 7:21 to play here in the second quarter.
And at one point, we were looking at an 18-point Pickett County lead all the way down to 12. South Pittsburgh starting to roll a little bit.
Kylie Woods' three-point ball went all the way in and came out. Rebound here from South Pittsburgh. Emmy Lowe on the steal. Now Zoe Nicholas going to come rip it away. Gets it over to KT for the bucket. Good assist in there from Zoe Nicholas. Emma Tompkins almost on another steal.
Yeah, and Pickett County stepping back into this press that was able to help boost them into the huge lead they had in that first quarter. Just brought all this pressure, and it swarmed South Pitt.
6:54 to play here until the halftime break. Emmy Lowe going to foul in the backcourt as she tried to go rip away the basketball. So South Pittsburgh going to have it here, 94 feet to go. Full court pressure here from Pickett County. A lot of people from Byrdstown have made the trip down here to South Pittsburgh. Got a lot of Bobcat fans here in the building.
Just about as many Bobcat fans as South Pitt fans, it feels like.
Steal from Lowe. Lowe back the other way. Nice bounce pass. Kaylee Tompkins just can't hang on to it. Ball's away and out of bounds. Going to be a turnover. South Pitt able to get the basketball in. Able to break through pressure. And South Pitt going to turn it over as Kaylee Tompkins, or make it, Emma Tompkins came in and ripped it away. Emma Tompkins, nice bounce pass over to Zoe Nicholas for the bucket. Good vision that time from Emma Tompkins.
Yeah, Nicholas just with the flash cut along the baseline and easy bounce pass for an easier two. Zoe Nicholas having a phenomenal game in this first half alone.
Zoe Nicholas with 19 points here in the basketball game. Still 6:09 to play here in the first half. Jaylee Johnson going to the free throw line here for South Pitt. Her first free throw rattles home. Jaylee Johnson now with 7 points here in the game. Second free throw also good for Jaylee Johnson. She's got 8 now. Back to a 14-point lead here for the Lady Bobcats. Emmy Lowe working off a Zoe Nicholas screen. Wants to work to the rim. Kick out over to Wood. Wood's going to drive it into the baseline. Kick out Nicholas. Nicholas just outside the arc. Shot won't fall. Lady Bobcats going to swarm the basketball here. South Pitt able to break through the pressure. Adriana Robinson going to go to the cup. Nice block in there from Kaylee Tompkins. Kaylee Tompkins going to come over and get the big left paw up and block it away. And South Pittsburg going to foul as Tompkins tried to outlet. And Lady Bobcats basketball here, they lead it by 14 with 5:40 now to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, great help defense to get down to that paint. South Pitt, once they get the ball in down low, really tough to stop. They've got a lot of great size from that 5 position.
KT's 3-ball wouldn't go. Jadra Gentry back the other way here for the Lady Pirates. Wood's going to slap it away and out of bounds. 5:20 to play here until halftime. JB, it warmed up today, but it's been extremely cold. And with cold weather comes car problems. And you're lucky in Byrdstown because you've got a fantastic partner in Pryor's Auto Spot. They're the home of the best truck and car repair service in all of Byrdstown. They've got expert mechanics standing by to get you back on the road quickly and professionally. Give them a call at 931-864-3926. You can set up an appointment. You can get a clear estimate with no hidden cost. Pryor's Auto Spot, proud to support the Pickett County Bobcats and Lady Bobcats as Kylie Wood got on the board with a 2-pointer. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. You're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Eminette's Eagle Auction and Realty proudly presents this online-only absolute auction in Jamestown. Featuring 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with a large living room with a fireplace, master suite with additional closet and other features in the home. Also included is the attached 2-car garage and carport and a partially finished office or apartment with 2 bathrooms. Located on nearly 6 acres in town, visit eagleauctions.com for more information. This auction ends Thursday, February 6th at 10 a.m.
Welcome back here to the Pirate Pit. JB, what about a milestone physical therapy scoreboard update? I know your favorite team was in action on the way down here.
Yeah, we got a couple big SEC basketball games. Tennessee getting the win over Florida at home. Now that one's got to feel good. Auburn winning 92-82 over Ole Miss. So a couple fun games. I know there's some more going on this afternoon. So a lot of fun basketball this afternoon.
We'll give you a milestone physical therapy scoreboard update at halftime. We'll recap all the Upper Cumberland teams from last night. Had a lot of games last night. So we'll recap some action from around the area. Nice steal in there by Lowe. Kick ahead to Wood. Wood. And the run out is good from Kylie Wood. She's got 4 points now here in the quarter and stretches it back out to an 18-point lead. Nicholas pokes it away. Able to keep it in bounds. Going to get it down to Addie Lowe. Now Wood. Wood's 8-foot pull-up wouldn't go. Rebound Addie Lowe over to Nicholas. Shot's good from Zoe Nicholas, and now she's got 21 points here in the first half.
Yeah, phenomenal performance right now from Zoe Nicholas in this first half. 20-plus in 1 half is pretty impressive. A great find from Emmy Lowe as well, though.
Kaylee Tompkins tried to stand in there and take an offensive foul. No whistle. Official said play on. Coach Smith giving her some applause for the effort and for the hustle. Didn't go her way, but loved the effort that time from Kaylee Tompkins.
And good enough defense to force the miss as well. Like the officiating so far, really let them play out pretty well, both sides.
Addie Lowe from the deep right corner. Splash from Addison Lowe on the First Choice Family Care 3. Ball's way out of bounds. It's going to belong to Pickett County on another turnover. Starting to turn it on here, JB. Lead it by 23 now.
Here comes the run. Came in leading by 14, like you said, now up 23. This Pickett County offense can really jump on you quickly, and that's what they're doing right now in this second half of the second quarter.
It's a 13-4 run, make it 15-4 run to start the quarter here. Kaylee Tompkins on the left-handed runner is good. Full court pressure. Lady Bobcats going to create another turnover. Over to Emmy Lowe. Lowe looking for a cutter. Skip it across to Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe going to attack the rim. Gets it down into KT. KT left the layup short off the window. Ball's away and out of bounds. Substitution checking in here for head coach Beth Webb as Madison Hawkins going to check into the basketball game and give Aubrey Higgins a quick breather here. Get it into Nicholas. Nicholas, it's a rare miss from Zoe Nicholas. South Pitt back the other way. It's going to be turned over. Addison Lowe up court. Over to Nicholas. Nicholas to the bucket. Zoe Nicholas now with 23 here in the first half. 3 minutes to play. Addie Lowe, almost another steal. Great hustle play that time from Addie Lowe. As all of a sudden, the Lady Bobcats have ballooned it out to a 27-point lead here, JB.
Yeah, they really put the pedal to the gas, or the foot to the gas pretty quickly. They all came in a hurry off a bunch of inbound steals, and Zoe Nicholas pouring it on in this first half. She's got 23 of the 45, which when you score that many points in one half, somebody's got to have a lot.
Zoe Nicholas back the other way, get it down into Lowe. Lowe going to penetrate, get it up to Nicholas. Nicholas, nice ball fake. Better pass over to Kaylee Tompkins. Tompkins couldn't finish the layup. Back the other way, here comes South Pitt. South Pittsburg, Jada Gentry. Going to pound the rock inside. Shot up wouldn't fall, stayed after it though. Adriana Robinson on the second attempt is good. Adriana Robinson now with 4 points, or make it 9 here in the game. Nice play from Zoe Nicholas to Addie Lowe. Rewarded the big for running the court. Addie Lowe's got 7 here in the first half.
And the Lady Bobcats just playing a whole lot faster than South Pitt right now. Even off the made bucket, just getting down quickly in transition for an easy 2 for Lowe.
Lady Bobcats going to be able to steal it away again. Back the other way. Addie Lowe tries to keep the ball in play, and she does. Quickly back the other way. Here comes South Pitt. And we're going to have a foul here against Kaylee Tompkins, as Victoria Pryor and Emma Tompkins kneeled in front of the scorer's table, going to check in here to the basketball game. 1:37 to play here in the first half. Sheila Dykes checking in, cheering for the Lady Bobcats, along with Sheila Lowhorn. Nice looking block in there from KT. They're going to come with a foul. It's up break that time for Kaylee Tompkins. As South Pittsburg going to go to the free throw line here. Adriana Robinson, their leading scorer. She's got 9 here in the game, trying to add on to that. First shot on the way is in and out, no good.
She's had a great presence down low. Drawing a couple double teams hasn't mattered. Just hit them with that power dribble up off the glass. One of their better scorers.
She's able to hit 1 of 2. She's got 10 now here in the game. And with Tompkins, right wing, over to Victoria Pryor. Pryor going to lock and load. Shot no good. Pulled down out of there by South Pitt. Almost turned it over. Able to keep it in bounds. Addie Lowe going to come steal it away here for the Lady Bobcats. 1:15 to play here in the quarter. Addie Lowe got her defender up and off her feet. Tried a little floater from about 10 feet. Shot wouldn't fall. South Pitt going to turn it over on the sideline. And it's going to be Lady Bobcat basketball here. 1:07 to play here in the quarter. Get it into Pryor. Pryor over to Tompkins. Now Kaylee, or make it Emma. Bounce it into Pryor. Back to Addie Lowe. Get it down into Wood. Now Emma Tompkins going to attack the paint. Her little running one-handed floater wouldn't fall. Rebound South Pitt. Under 1 minute to play here in the first half from South Pittsburg High School. South Pitt, nice look down inside. Shot up and good from number 10, Madison Hawkins. Her first bucket of the game.
Appreciate everybody tuning in and dropping comments. Craig checking in from Nicaragua, it says.
Holy smokes, Craig. Craig gets the prize so far for the longest distance from Byrdstown. Get it into Pryor. Pryor, little 6-foot pull-up jumper, JB. That's butter as she nails it.
Yeah, how about that? Good looking shot from Pryor as she gets more time off the bench, and that one doesn't get smoother with that kind of shot.
Lady Bobcats lead at 49-23. That horn brings us to the end of our first quarter of play. Lady Bobcats all over the Lady Pirates from South Pittsburg. Your score here at the halftime break, 49-23. Fans, Jack and I are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the Happy Hiller halftime show. We'll break down the first half. We'll give you scoring. We'll also give you a milestone physical therapy rundown from all the games last night. It's on the way next. You're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Let the bidding begin. It's time for the show, and you know it's gonna go high. There's a buzz in the air, and people come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear DJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Aminette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
When you order delivery from Domino's, you can get more than just pizza for $6.99. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and medium two-topping pizzas as well. We didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate, quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine Team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and test drive the all-new Chevy Trax or Silverado today. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network.
The Quality Family, a local company supporting and caring for our local communities. The Quality Family offers services to get you back to the game. From bracing to oxygen and everything in between, we can meet your medical equipment needs with Buckeye Home Medical Equipment. If you have an in-home need for strength and conditioning, for example after a surgery or injury, Quality Home Health is available to provide individualized care while you are on the mend. For those with end-of-life diseases, Quality Hospice is available to provide nurturing care during those difficult times. Choose the Quality Family of Services for care within your community. Visit thequalityfamily.com to navigate all we have to offer you.
Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with the UCR team on Tuesday nights at 7, live for the UCR Coaches Show from the rooftop. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future. It's what we do. Tee Up is the Upper Cumberland's brand new indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. You want to know how you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Looking for the perfect home but can't find exactly what you want? Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate has you covered. Choose your lot and one of their floor plans or build your own that fits the lot. Select your finishes and upgrades while working with expert represented builders Bedrock Homes LLC and Maplewood Construction LLC. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind opportunity. For more information on these new homes with open floor plans and modern designs, call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom home located just south of Cookeville. Boasting 2,700 square feet and a 2-car garage, this home features a very open floor plan with hardwood floors. You'll find great custom touches throughout, including a welcoming covered porch. For more information, visit chadandamycrouch.com or call 931-979-1191 for more information. First Choice Family Care are local providers of complete family care for all ages, including physical and wellness checks along with x-rays. First Choice Family Care is your local stop for primary and urgent care along with sports physicals, lab services, and more. Visit firstchoicebirdstown.com or call 931-864-3232 for more information today. First Choice Family Care is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Pickett County Lady Bobcats and Bobcats basketball on the UCR Media Network. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate is proud to present the Goff Ridge Resort at Center Hill Lake, featuring homes and large level building lots. Homes starting in the $290s and building lots starting at $42,900. The lots are soil tested and approved with utilities at the road and are ready for you to build your dream home. For more information, contact Realtor Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145.
What if opportunity was all in a day's work?
We find new ways to make vacation dreams a reality. And that inspires me to do my best work every single day.
What if you can make a real impact in people's lives with a team that cares?
What I do matters, not just for guests, but for my team. We rely on each other each and every day.
What if your work inspired fun and moved people?
We put the world on vacation. Our job is to make people happy. Inspiring travelers around the world to live their best lives never stops being fulfilling.
At Travel and Leisure, what if can be what is. Stop wondering. Join the travel movement and start a career where memories start with you.
Welcome back to the Pirate Pit. Here at South Pittsburg High School, Lady Bobcats lead it in a big-time way, 49-23, as we welcome you into the Happy Hiller halftime show. Don't forget, fans, our partners at Hiller are your solution for all your heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical problems. Visit happyhiller.com today as we welcome you into the Happy Hiller halftime show. Casey Bolden joined by Jack Bolden. It's just been a lot of Lady Bobcats here in the first half. A lot of turnovers have led to a lot of easy buckets. And quite frankly, South Pittsburg just outmatched here tonight. South Pittsburg 4-6 on the season. Again, Lady Bobcats 18-3, the number 1A ball club in the state. And just really cruising here tonight. Let's take you through scoring here in the first half. Adriana Robinson had 10. Jaylee Johnson had 8. Cadence Farrell had 3. And Madison Hawkins had 2. For South Pittsburg, they've got a team total of 23 here at the halftime break. For the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County, Zoe Nicholas had 23 first half points. Emmy Lowe had 7. Addison Lowe had 7. Kaylee Tompkins had 4. Kylie Wood had, 4. Emma Tompkins with 2. And Victoria Pryor off the bench with a nice little 6-foot pull-up baseline jumper. She's on the board as well. Lady Bobcats have got 49 here at the halftime break. JB, what about a milestone physical therapy scoreboard update and recap from the teams from around the UC last night?
Yeah, we've got all the girls' finals from last night. So York improving to 17-5 with an 82-47 win over Watertown. Then getting into District 7, Clay County knocked off Monterey 50-25. White County over DeKalb County 66-25. Cumberland County beating Livingston Academy 49-42. Clark Range beating Red Boiling Springs 39-35. That was a close one. Cookeville over lost to Stewart's Creek 67-71, and then Upperman over Stone Memorial 50-46.
Clark Range RBS score is a little
interesting.
Makes you raise your eyebrows a little bit.
Yeah, a 17-7 Clark Range team and a 4-18 RBS team.
And that's two teams that Pickett County will square up with next week. They've got RBS at the Bobcat Den on Tuesday night and then go on the road on Friday to Clark Range. JB, you're going to be on your own next week as I am headed to the Tropical Paradise down in Belize, leaving on Monday. And so my agent was able to negotiate me some time off next week. Going to miss all the fans in Birdstown, but I'll be tuning in as a fan next week as well, as Jack and UCR are going to have Lady Bobcat coverage next week.
I'd be jealous if I wasn't traveling to the Tropical Paradise of Pickett County. I think it's just as nice.
Absolutely. So going to miss all the fans next week. Look forward to seeing you when I get back next Saturday for that Clinton County game. Nice block shot by Addie Lowe. They're going to call a foul. Addie Lowe kind of laughs it off.
We've got a running clock to start the second half.
As South Pittsburg trail it here by 26. Just again, JB, just outmatched here tonight. And so Brent Smith showing a lot of class tonight, having to agree to a running second half clock here.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a really talented Pickett County team. South Pitt down 2 starters, young squad. They've looked solid, though, offensively. Produced a lot more late into that second quarter, or early into that second quarter, excuse me.
KT going to crank one. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebounded in there by South Pittsburg. Here comes the pressure here from the Lady Bobcats. South Pitt able to break through the pressure. Now they're going to pick up the dribble. Get it over onto the right wing. Over to Madison Hawkins. Hawkins going to have it ripped away by Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe, we're going to have a held ball here. JB, you know what Addie Lowe does in her spare time?
What's that?
She is into truck pull and tractor pulling contest. I saw her dad at the truck pull. Just a marvelous job, and certainly excited about where that career winds up. But doing a marvelous job out there truck pulling as Addison Lowe, as Kylie Wood knocks down a first choice family care 3.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been my first guess, but that's very impressive.
Full court pressure here from the Lady Bobcats. South Pittsburg able to break through the pressure. 5:10 now to play. Second half is going to go by really quickly, fans, with this running clock. Got a great boys game coming your way next. Nice find inside. Shot up wouldn't fall. And South Pittsburg going to have the basketball away and out of bounds. They're going to maintain possession. See who we got checking in here is Brian Bolden just signing in, JB. You know that dude?
No affiliation. Yeah. Appreciate Dad checking in.
Absolutely. Hope you're doing well. Bingo. As Addie Lowe tried to leave a little lob in there for Zoe Nicholas. Get it over into the corner to Emmy Lowe. Now underneath the bucket to Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe shot up, wouldn't fall. Went and got an offensive board. Tries to go back up. Ball's away and out of bounds. Going to belong to South Pittsburg. 4:15 to play here in the third. Your dad says War Eagle, JB. They've got themselves a win a little earlier. Listen to it on the way down here.
Yeah, best team in the country, no doubt. We own Tennessee.
Addie Lowe back the other way. Addie Lowe to the cup, and she's going to be fouled. Bucket goes. And Addison Lowe to the Keesland Insurance free throw line. Not a lot of free throws here tonight, JB. Game really well officiated, just kind of letting them play it out.
Yeah, it's been physical on both sides down low. Like you mentioned, not too many whistles, and we're certainly not against it. It's a nice change of pace in the game that we covered last night, where I believe we saw the most fouls I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, wasn't a fan of that. Just last 2 games, really. Emmy Lowe tries to leave one over the front of the cup. Left it short. South Pitt on the rebound. Nice defense in there from Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe back the other way. Nice pass in there to Zoe Nicholas. Nicholas left it short. Nicholas may have got popped in the mouth as she's feeling up by her lip. Trying to see if she's bleeding down there. Nice bucket in there from Collie Wood off the steal. Lady Bobcats going to maintain this pressure here. South Pitt able to break through it. Ball guarded by Nicholas. Now Tompkins is going to come out and guard the basketball. Nice drive in there. Baseline shot went up, no good. Offensive board is good from number 40, Ariana Robinson. Her first basket of the game.
Emmy Lowe going quarterback on him, slinging it down court. Nicholas just not able to finish off the play.
Coach Smith getting after the ball club here a little bit. They've missed a couple of easy buckets back the other way. Emmy Lowe weaves through traffic. Emmy Lowe got her mind made up. She's going to the rack. Takes it left hand for the layup. Good from Emmy Lowe.
Yeah, she's just able to split all 5 and a nice up and under finish with the left to get it to fall. She had a good second half in that matchup against Clay County. Really needed her. She came alive.
Lady Bobcats here now lead it by 32. As Victoria Pryor and Emma Tompkins set to check in here at the scorer's table. No shots here, just inbound for South Pittsburg. We got Steve McClure also checking in, cheering for the Lady Bobcats. Appreciate you being here, Steve. Appreciate, JB, all the loyal Bobcat listeners. And we've got a ton of them. We see a lot of them on here every week and just can't say how thankful we are for all the sponsors and most of all the fans that tune in to make it all possible.
I think this season especially, undisputed, most loyal fan base, a consistent crowd each and every game, and man, they just show up to support all of their teams.
And not just online, JB, at the Bobcat Den. That place was packed at the last home game against Stone Memorial.
What a game that one was, too.
And so get a lot of in-person fans, get a lot of fans online. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, really blessed and honored to be able to cover this Lady Bobcat team and bring spotlight to all the wonderful people in the Byrdstown community. As Zoe Nicholas goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Nicholas now with 24 points here in a basketball game. Under 1 minute to play here in the third quarter.
It's gone by in a hurry. This running clock really speeding up the pace of this game.
Victoria Pryor going to come away with a steal. Outlet to Lowe. Up court over to Nicholas. Nicholas bucket is good from Zoe Nicholas. Nice assist from Emmy Lowe. Nicholas now with 26 here in the game. Averages just over 21 points a ball game. Nice defense here by Pryor. Better defense from Tompkins. She's going to come rip it away. Ball's away and out of bounds. Going to belong to the Lady Bobcats. 20 seconds to go here in the running clock. Addie Lowe going to quickly get out of bounds so she can throw it in. 12 seconds to play. Pickett leads it 61-28. Emerson Lowe, nice crossover. Going to get a defender up in the air. Ball goes up. She left it short. 3 seconds to play. Back the other way. South Pittsburg not going to be able to get a shot off. And after 3 quarters of play here at the pit in South Pittsburg, Lady Bobcats, they lead it 61-28. Fans, the fourth, the final period. It's on the way next. You're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
Welcome back here to the pit. Lady Bobcats lead it 61-28 here after 3 quarters of play. Fourth quarter action getting ready to come your way. Jack, last summer or last spring, bought myself a boat. You know where my favorite place to put my boat in the water is?
Where's that?
It's at Sunset Marina, our brand new sponsor. And they proudly support the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats. They're located just right off Highway 111 in Byrdstown. Fans, they've got pontoon boats, they've got runabouts, they've got wave runners. It's just an excellent way to spend the day on the Del Hollow Lake. You can visit the ship store, and they've got a fantastic restaurant down there. It's right on the water's edge. Book your vacation, your getaway, your long weekend, your boat rental, or lakeside cabin. You can find them online at sunsetmarina.com. Really excited to have Sunset Marina join us here on the UCR Network. 7:25 to play here in a running clock game here in the fourth quarter. Got a lot of Bobcat fans, JB, across from us. They've brought a ton of fans here down from Byrdstown.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. Just about as many fans. And how about that, Victoria Pryor with the long ball.
Victoria Pryor is going to splash home a first-choice Family Care 3. Freshman getting in on the action.
But as I was saying, Pickett County bringing, I believe, just as many fans as South Pitt to a game that's about a 2-hour and 15-minute drive from Byrdstown.
Excited for Victoria Pryor. We'll see what that does to her confidence level. As we've talked about it a lot, JB, only 7 players on the roster. Lady Luck says eventually you're going to need her in a basketball game, and so fantastic time for Coach Smith to build up her confidence here in a 34-point game. Emmy Lowe going to leave the layup short. 6:20 to play. South Pitt with a basketball. Man-to-man look here for head coach Brent Smith. Addie Lowe going to come in and rip it away. Give it up to Victoria Pryor. She's in transition. Victoria Pryor now with 7 here in the basketball game.
Good-looking run-out layup for Pryor. She's now got, like you said, 7. Had a good-looking floater earlier in the first half. Long ball, and then that one having a nice showing with her run time.
Zoe Nicholas back the other way. Layup is good from Zoe Nicholas. She's got 28 now here in the game. South Pitt across the timeline. Addie Lowe going to come steal it away, and she's going to be pinned with a foul. Got that little smile on her face, JB. She had 2 points back the other way. She says she was going to go dunk it. I just saw her tell Zoe Nicholas that. She said she was going to rip the rim off, and they called a foul on her.
I believe it.
I do too. Good defense in there from Lowe. Second shot on the way from South Pitt won't fall. Lady Bobcats 4-on-1 here. Nice bounce pass from Addie Lowe over to Zoe Nicholas. She left the layup short. Quickly back the other way. Shot up and good. As Adriana Robinson now with 13 points in the game. Good looking bucket from Robinson. But JB, if you're head coach Brent Smith, one of the things you probably want to polish up, they've had a lot of layups not go their way here, just point blank. And so as they look at the film and try to figure out something they can build on, feels like the close-in shots, just some of those transition buckets, something they want to work on.
Yeah, I'd say probably into double-digit miss, just wide open looks down low, which obviously in this one, just you got more firepower than South Pitt, so you don't have to rely on them as there's a long ball for Addie Lowe.
Addie Lowe's going to step out and Drano a first-choice Family Care 3. She's got 12 in the game. South Pitt, they trail it by 38. Another turnover here, Addie Lowe. Over to Zoe Nicholas for the bucket. Nicholas now. Zoe Nicholas with a 30-piece here, JB.
Yeah, nearly 20 of them coming in the first quarter.
You ever got that 30-piece from McDonald's, JB, that 20 plus 10?
I've only capped myself at the 20. I think if I went with the 30, I'd have to go hit the gym right after.
That's legendary if you can go for that 30-piece.
Okay.
Come with that big basket of fries, the mother load of French fries.
Yeah, I'm done after the 20 in the basket of fries. I've not reached the ability to take down the 30-piece.
Keep practicing, JB. You'll get there.
Okay.
Work the ball down inside. Adriana Robinson, her shot up no good. She's going to be fouled. Foul against Kaylee Tompkins. 2:50 now to play here in the fourth and final period from the pit down in South Pittsburg. Boys game should be good coming up next. Jack and I'll have the Livingston Regional Hospital postgame show immediately following tonight's game.
This one's been a quick one. Looks like we're going to finish up just under an hour.
Adriana Robinson good on the first free throw. One more coming. Free throw good. Adriana Robinson is a player you can build around. She's got 15 points here in a basketball game. Emma Tompkins from downtown. Shot won't fall. Rebound South Pitt. They trail it here by 28. Make it 38. Turnover. Up to KT. KT picks up the dribble, going to give it up to her sister Emma. Emma now into the front court. Kick out over to Kylie Wood. Her long ball is short. Wouldn't go. South Pitt on the rebound. Clear it to the front court. Victoria Pryor. And we're going to have a foul here against Emmy Lowe. Just a little shove. And player went out of bounds. Let's see if it's going to be free throws, as everybody's lining up for free throws. So South Pittsburgh's Cadence Farrell going to step to the line here for a pair. JB, the bank is open on Saturdays in South Pitt. Bank that one in. .109 to play here in South Pitt. Lady Bobcats just all over the Lady Pirates from the tip-off.
Had one of the more interesting start times today, too. I'm not complaining with how far away this one is, but I don't know that I've covered a 4 o'clock start.
Yeah, it's going to be nice getting back home at a decent time with this time start. As you just joined us, beautiful campus over here at South Pittsburg, too. Got fantastic facilities. Under 1 minute to play here in a basketball game. Victoria Pryor is going to get a steal. Back the other way. Pryor stops, pops. Pryor off the front iron, no good. Nice rebound in there from Kylie Wood. Ball rolled all the way around the rim and fell off. Pryor going to steal it away. Try to get it over to Emma Tompkins. Ball's away and out of bounds.
Pryor, a couple of steals within that 30-second span, though. I like the hustle she's shown defensively.
She's got some good minutes here tonight. It's going to be good experience for the freshman. Get the basketball down inside. And Emma Tompkins going to be slung to the ground. She's a little slow to get up. Looks like she's going to be okay. 5 seconds to play. And it looks like they're just going to let this time run off. And that horn brings us to the end of the basketball game. Final score, Lady Bobcats from Pickett County High School 73 and Lady Pirates from South Pittsburg High School 37, as we welcome you into the Livingston Regional Hospital postgame show. We'll remind you, fans, you can visit mylivingstonhospital.com. You can check on their ER wait time, see how long you're going to have to sit in the ER. And you can also check out all the other services that they provide. Casey Bolden and Jack Bolden breaking down the game tonight. Again, Lady Bobcats win it 73-37 over the South Pittsburg Lady Pirates. Just, JB, as we talked about, Lady Bobcats jumped out in the first quarter. They build a first quarter lead of 28-14, and then they continued to dominate in that second quarter. They outscored South Pitt 21-9, and they held a 49-23 lead at the halftime break, and then just kind of cruised in that second half as they agreed to run the clock. And Coach Brent Smith and his ball club going to improve to 19-3 on the season and prepared to jump back into district play next week.
Yeah, it's like you said a couple of times, Pickett County just outmatched South Pitt. They were able to step in to that high press, get a ton of steals, and just start running in transition. Zoe Nicholas had a fantastic first quarter that she capped off with 19 points, ended up finishing the game with 30, I believe. So she had a great showing. Everybody on the entire roster, though, able to get in the scoring column. Victoria Pryor, a lot of good minutes, the freshman, late into that game. So just a good tune-up match. They handled South Pitt like we knew they would, and now getting ready to finish off district play in the next week.
Let's take you through scoring. First for the Lady Pirates, Adriana Robinson had 16. Jaylee Johnson had 8. Cadence Farrell had 4. Madison Hawkins had a bucket. And Ariana Robinson had 4. Lady Pirates finished tonight with 37 points. For the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County, Zoe Nicholas finishes with 30. Emmy Lowe had 9. Addison Lowe had 12. Kaylee Tompkins had 4. Kylie Wood had 9. Victoria Pryor had 7. And Emma Tompkins going to round out all Lady Bobcat scores. She had a deuce. They scored 73 points tonight here in the basketball game. Let's talk about my friends at Southern Dreams Bakery. Fans, they've got fantastic soup at my partners down at Southern Dreams Bakery. Go in there and get you a cupcake. You can get you a donut. I really, really enjoy their musical that they do every morning on the Facebook page. Just really gets me energized and going. And so if you haven't had an opportunity and you're in the Byrdstown area, make sure you visit my partners over at Southern Dreams Bakery. Jack Bolden in the fourth quarter, the freshman Victoria Pryor steps out around the perimeter. She strokes one from the First Choice Family Care three-point line. As she's trying to build into her confidence, Brent Smith trying to build some depth on his roster. Her three-pointer is going to be the Southern Dreams Bakery play of the game.
Yeah, Victoria Pryor just had a lot of great minutes in this one. Finished off with 7 points, stepped back and knocked down that three. Had a couple steals as well, so love the tenacity she played with in her very valuable minutes tonight.
Let's talk about hardware, fans. Let's talk about the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing. Player of the game, Jack. You got all players in the scoring column tonight. It was a really balanced effort. Who's going to be our tonight's player of the game?
Well, Zoe Nicholas has to win it with 19 first quarter points, finished the ball game with 30. She had another great showing, able to get running in transition, and she's unstoppable when she's got a full head of steam. So Zoe Nicholas going to be the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing player of the game.
Congratulations tonight to Zoe Nicholas with the hardware. She's the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing player of the game. Fans, stick around. Jack and I are going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll have the Aminette Eagle Auction and Realty pregame show for our boys game. It's all coming your way next. You're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
The Real Estate Collective is a team of experienced, licensed real estate agents serving the entire Upper Cumberland region. Whether you are looking to buy or sell, the RICO team is ready to serve you. With a focus on people over profits, you can rest assured the Real Estate Collective can help make your real estate dreams a reality. Call 931-559-9500 for more information or see their current listings at letsgorico.com. The Real Estate Collective is proud to support student athletes in our area and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. All Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is the Upper Cumberland's best sporting goods store. From cleats to camping supplies and everything in between, this family-owned store has it all. All Sports and Outdoors is proud to support our community, including student athletes throughout the Upper Cumberland. Stop in at 207 South Main Street or visit their website at hall42.com. All Sports and Outdoors is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Aminette's Eagle Auction and Realty proudly presents this online-only absolute auction in Jamestown. Featuring 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with a large living room with a fireplace, master suite with additional closet and other features in the home. Also included is the attached 2-car garage and carport and a partially finished office or apartment with 2 bathrooms. Located on nearly 6 acres in town, visit eagleauctions.com for more information. This auction ends Thursday, February 6th at 10 a.m.
Let the bidding begin. It's time for the show, and you know it's gonna go high. There's a buzz in the air and people come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear an EJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Aminette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335 where we soar higher.
When you order delivery from Domino's, you can get more than just pizza for $6.99. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and medium two-topping pizzas as well. We didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate, quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine Team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and test drive the all-new Chevy Trax or Silverado today. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network.
The Quality Family, a local company supporting and caring for our local communities. The Quality Family offers services to get you back to the game. From bracing to oxygen and everything in between, we can meet your medical equipment needs with Buckeye Home Medical Equipment. If you have an in-home need for strength and conditioning, for example after a surgery or injury, Quality Home Health is available to provide individualized care while you are on the mend. For those with end-of-life diseases, Quality Hospice is available to provide nurturing care during those difficult times. Choose the Quality Family of Services for care within your community. Visit thequalityfamily.com to navigate all we have to offer you.
Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with the UCR team on Tuesday nights at 7, live for the UCR Coaches Show from the rooftop. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future. It's what we do. Tee Up is the Upper Cumberland's brand new indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. You want to know how you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Looking for the perfect home but can't find exactly what you want? Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate has you covered. Choose your lot and one of their floor plans or build your own that fits the lot. Select your finishes and upgrades while working with expert represented builders Bedrock Homes LLC and Maplewood Construction LLC. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind opportunity. For more information on these new homes with open floor plans and modern designs, call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom home located just south of Cookeville. Boasting 2,700 square feet and a 2-car garage, this home features a very open floor plan with hardwood floors. You'll find great custom touches throughout, including a welcoming covered porch. For more information, visit chadandamycrouch.com or call 931-979-1191 for more information. First Choice Family Care are local providers of complete family care for all ages, including physical and wellness checks along with x-rays. First Choice Family Care is your local stop for primary and urgent care along with sports physicals, lab services, and more. Visit firstchoicebirdstown.com or call 931-864-3232 for more information today. First Choice Family Care is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Pickett County Lady Bobcats and Bobcats basketball on the UCR Media Network. Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate is proud to present the Goff Ridge Resort at Center Hill Lake, featuring homes and large level building lots. Homes starting in the 290s and building lots starting at $42,900. The lots are soil tested and approved with utilities at the road and are ready for you to build your dream home. For more information, contact Realtor Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145.
Welcome back here to the Pirate Pit. Here on the campus of South Pittsburg High School, Bobcats from Pickett County getting ready to get it on with the South Pittsburg Pirates as we welcome into the Aminette Eagle Auction and Realty pregame show. Fans, if you've got real estate needs, if you got auction needs, if you're in the Upper Cumberland, you got to make that call to my friends at Aminette Eagle Auction and Realty.com. Make sure you talk to Lee J and make sure he takes care of all your real estate and auction needs. Casey Bolden and Jack Bolden here on the Aminette Eagle Auction and Realty pregame show. Let's break down the game tonight. The South Pittsburg Pirates and head coach Cody Henniger, they come into the game tonight with a 7-7 overall record. They're 3-0 in league play. This is a South Pitt team that had to go on the road to Gordonsville last year in that sectional round. Gordonsville bounced them out, and so Pickett County, assuming that this ball club is going to be a tough out, and so trying to get them on the schedule this year as they blitzed through the district play and played that game against Stone Memorial last Saturday night, out of district play again here tonight as they're trying to challenge themselves as they work into the postseason. Let's talk about the Bobcats from Pickett County High School. They're 16-5 on the season for head coach Joseph Aminette. They're 5-0 in District 7A. They sit atop the leaderboard. They're also the number 2 ranked team in the Tennessee Sports Writers Association, the latest poll in 1A, and they've climbed all the way up to the number 2 team on the UCR poll. They've got a 7-game win streak going. They beat their rivals Clay County for the 5th straight time. Back on Tuesday night, beat them 59-31 over in Salina. Jack Bolden, as the Bobcats step out of league play here tonight, they go on the road, make the 2.5-hour drive down to South Pittsburg. What can we expect tonight here in a basketball game?
Well, I think we're going to have a very physical matchup. This is a South Pitt team with a ton of size. They got a lot of football players, a very good football team. A lot of those athletes out here on the basketball team as well. Tons of height. You know, that's something Pickett County's kind of struggled with. They're a little undersized, but they just shoot the ball so well, and they've been on such a hot streak coming off of one of their biggest wins of the season last week. They can continue to shoot how they have been. I think they'll be able to handle business. This is a team that Clay County knocked off by 15 in their matchup last week, so could be a good one, though, especially on the road. It's a long drive, so we'll see how the Bobcats come out and play.
Jacob Aminette has lit it up this season, but JB, in the last Bobcat game, got to give big props and a big shout out to our buddy Eli Reagan, who's going to join the 1,000-point club up in Byrdstown. He has shot the basketball extremely well over about the past 4.5, 5 weeks. He's been a big part of this Bobcat run, and just a big salute to Eli Reagan joining that illustrious 1,000-point club in Byrdstown.
And I love the way he's come out and played ball here in these last couple of games. This second half stretch of district play, he's really turned up, and he's shot the ball extremely well, so congratulations to the senior. You're certainly going to need him to finish off the regular season.
Let's take you through tonight's People's Bank and Trust starting lineup. Fans, if you need banking solutions, make sure you visit my friends and partners at the People's Bank and Trust. Tonight for South Pittsburg, the Pirates going to be Alex Phillips, number 30, Dayon Cooper, number 2, Walker Thomas, number 14, Carry-On Robinson, number 4, and number 0, Calvin Blair. For the Bobcats, it's going to be Lyric Paris, Jacob Amonette, Cole Amonette, Nathaniel Cobb, and senior Eli Reagan, as Bobcats going to control the opening tip, and we're underway here from South Pittsburg High School. So thankful you're joining in here on your Saturday night. If you hadn't already, go ahead and share the stream. Even if you had, share it again and give us that big thumbs up. Smash that button. Also, JB and I love to see those hearts start popping up on the screen. So give us a like, give us a share, and check in. Let us know who you are and where you're watching from, as big Nathaniel Cobb going to get an offensive board and going to score the first bucket of the game, and then Bobcats going to turn South Pitt over and going to have the ball here. They lead it 2-0, 7:27 to play here in the opening period. Quickly inbounded to Paris, and nice special teams there from the Bobcats as Lyric Paris going to get a bucket. They lead it 4-0.
Yeah, Pickett just catching South Pitt sleeping. Couple early offensive boards, then the easy inbound. They've got a quick 4-point lead.
Bobcats going to settle back in a little matchup zone look here. Looking inside, nice defense that time from the freshman Cole Amonette. Bobcats quickly back the other way, get it to Paris, down to Cobb for the easy bucket. Nathaniel Cobb, and Bobcats come out here with some intensity as they're going to take a quick 6-0 lead, and South Pittsburg going to have to burn a timeout. JB, Bobcats got some energy here early, just got some really easy buckets. South Pittsburg looks like they might still be asleep a little bit here.
Yeah, and the Bobcats just so fundamental right there, matched up in man. Cole Amonette, undersized. The guy he's guarding probably about a foot taller than him, able to wrap around, come up with the steal, and then the fine down court to Cobb. This team coming out firing. Love to see that after a long road trip to get out here. Scoring 6 points unanswered in the first minute.
6-0 your score, 6:45 to play here in the first quarter. South Pitt still looking for their first bucket. Get it over to Calvin Blair. Looked like Calvin Blair turned over the basketball. They didn't call it Blair. Going to crank one from the short corner. Shot wouldn't fall. Nice offensive board in there from Carryon Robinson. Now it's a 6-2 game. Amonette going to work off a Lyric Paris screen. Now get it over to Cole. Cole put his defender right on the floor and going to do it again. Cole Amonette straight to the cup. Shot wouldn't go. He's going to stay after it. And Cole Amonette going to go to the free throw line. JB, a couple of ball on a string move there from Cole Amonette as he put a defender on the floor on the same play, not just once, but twice.
Oh my goodness. Freshman dropping him twice. You got to step back and shoot that ball. I don't care. I don't care if you got to shoot it sideways. You got to cap off the ankle breaker, but had the defender on skates.
Amonette here at the Keysland Insurance free throw line. He's off on the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Second free throw good from Cole Amonette. It's a 7-2 Bobcat lead. 6:14 to play here in the first. Full court pressure here from Pickett. And they're going to bring the double team. Get it across the timeline. Get it down inside. Over to Carryon Johnson. His shot up and good. He's got all 4 points early here for South Pitt.
That's where I expect a lot of the offense to come for the Pirates. Like we mentioned pregame, they've got a ton of size, so looking to exploit that down low.
Little zone look here for South Pittsburg. Eli Reagan going to crank one. No rebounders there for Pickett County. They're going to get the ball inside to Johnson. He's got all 4 of the points. Backs down on the defender. Get it inside over to J.R. Hardrick. And back the other way comes the Bobcats. Get it down to Reagan. Back to Amonette. Amonette going to hold up 5 fingers here and going to start the offense here for Pickett. Jacob on the right-handed dribble, going to get a screen from Cobb. Kick it over to Cole Amonette out of the left corner. Shot up, wouldn't fall. Reagan tried to come in there and tip at it, couldn't get it. Here comes South Pitt back the other way. Calvin Blair with the basketball. Pickett going to settle back in a little zone look here. Blair going to direct traffic. Dribbles over to the left wing. Swinging around to Dayon Cooper. Now Alex Phillips wants to back down Jacob. Picks up the dribble. Kicks it back out to Dayon Cooper. Good defense this possession by Pickett County. Carry-on Johnson, nice move to the rack from Carry-on Robinson. And he's got all 6. And Coach Amonette going to burn a timeout. 7-6 your score. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Carry-on Robinson, JB. That's just the blow-by. And got up there big boy style, laid one off the glass. Fantastic move by Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson just flying off the off-ball screen, able to get a full head of steam running downhill, and he rises up. Tough to contest with how high he keeps the ball, but yeah, he's got an easy 6 down low. Gonna have to see Cobb or Paris. Like to see him step in there to try to take a charge.
Yeah, Coach Amonette burned the timeout. I think he felt like nobody did exactly that. Nobody came over and challenged JB. Just got an easy and clean look at the bucket. Burned the timeout. Probably challenged his basketball club there at the timeout. Bobcats lead at 7-6 with 4:25 now to play in the first. Into the corner to Cole Amonette. Got Cobb working high post. Zone look here again for South Pittsburg. Swing it around to Jacob. Coach Amonette giving some instruction. Jacob going to have it stolen away, back the other way. Shot wouldn't fall. Robinson works into the paint. Now he's going to kick it back out to Dayon Cooper. Cooper working off a screen. Here comes the double. And we're going to have a held ball. And alternate possession arrow here is going to stay with South Pittsburg, JB. Letting them play here tonight. A lot of contact, no whistle. And so it's just going to be a play on. So if you're a Bobcat, need to know that mentally. You're going to get some contact here in the basketball game.
Yeah, and I think that favors South Pitt with all their size. I mean, we saw it coming in the girls' game. Not a lot of whistles in that one. And so you're just going to have to be physical and go strong to the basket.
Carry-on Robinson, shot wouldn't fall. Jacob Amonette back the other way here for the Bobcats. Jacob over to Eli Reagan. Looking at Cobb in the high post. Now back to Jacob. Swing it over to Cole. Into the corner to Reagan. They're going to find Paris. Over to Cobb. Cobb. Shot it no good. Rebound Lyric Paris. And Lyric Paris on the board for 2.
And that's just what you're going to have to do. Get down low and rebound. A lot of these points going to be a fight. But I like the board by Paris to go up and give them back a 3-point lead.
It's going to be a turnover. Here comes Cole Amonette with a head of steam back the other way. Cole with a left-handed lay. It's good. From Cole Amonette, went left. Left it high on the glass. Nice bucket from the freshman.
And the key right now, Pickett County able to get back in transition as a backcourt violation called on South Pitt. Their guy wasn't fully down, so a bad turnover there. But Pickett County able to get going, get a full head of steam. And when they're running downhill, that's when they're most tough to stop.
Bobcats lead at 11-6 with 2:50 now to play in the first quarter. Jacob, shot up wouldn't fall. Rebounded in there by Robinson. Quickly back the other way. South Pittsburg wants to press the pace. Over to Carry-on Robinson. Robinson, nice defense in there from Cobb. Shot up no good, rebound to Cobb. Over to Jacob. Jacob quickly ahead to Reagan. Reagan picks up the dribble. Gets it down inside to Cobb, now back to Reagan. And Bobcats going to reset it here with Cole. Get it into Paris. Kick out. Jacobs wide open from the corner. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebounded in there by Paris. Nice pass inside over to Cobb for the finish.
And a heads-up play by Cobb. He hit him with the head fake, got him vertical once again. He noticed on his last shot that he got blocked. They jumped on the first rise. And so this time the head fake really sells it. Easy 2 with the and 1. Cobb's been a good presence down low for them offensively and defensively so far. Really going to need his size in this game.
Cobb got 6 early points. Misses on the Keys and Insurance free throw. Here comes South Pittsburg back the other way, and we're going to have an offensive foul. And I didn't see what happened down there, but the official said we got an offensive foul here against South Pitt. Substitution checking into the basketball game as J.R. Hardrick going to check back in, and Carry-on Robinson going to check out. I believe that foul may have been on Robinson. I believe it's his second foul. He's got all 6 of the points here for South Pittsburg. And Bobcats going to turn it over. JB, it's a tennis unforced error right there as Bobcats just mishandled the basketball.
That's right. Those are the ones you got to avoid when they're just stepping up in a high trap offense. Can't afford to toss it out of bounds like that. That's something Pickett's really been able to avoid on this nice stretch of wins.
Pickett settling back into that zone. 3 ball on the way is good. From number 30, Alex Phillips, his first bucket of the game. Now it's a 13-9 Pickett County lead. 1:34 to play here in the quarter.
Yet to see a 3 fall for the Bobcats. They've tried a couple, just haven't gotten any to fall.
And right on cue, Jacob Amonette, bang on the first choice family care 3, stretches it back to a 7-point lead.
And that's why I brought it up. We usually get what we ask for, and Jacob Amonette knocking one down. That way I can eat my words.
Nice defense in there from Cole Amonette. Bats the ball away and out of bounds. 1:11 to play here in the quarter. South Pitt able to get the basketball in bounds. Dayon Cooper with a basketball working against Eli Reagan. Cooper out in the P at the center of the court here. Calvin Blair going to get it right wing. That looked like an offensive foul. They didn't call it. Going to drive it into the bucket. Going to be a turnover. Nice defense in there from Reagan. Back the other way to Cole. And Cole Amonette going to turn over the basketball. Coach Amonette telling him, hey, you had a wide open look at it. You got to crank that one. As the freshman going to turn it over. Under 1 minute to play here in the first quarter.
Yeah, something we mentioned a lot of times is they got 3 different guys shooting over 40% from deep. Cole Amonette had an open look at it, just let it fly.
South Pitt with the rock here, Calvin Blair.
Oh,
and I don't even know how to describe it, Jack.
Oh,
I don't know if
goodness.
that was a pass or what, but the ball went in from Calvin Blair, banged it off the window. 3 points here for South Pittsburg. That's as lucky as it gets.
That's what I'm going to be watching back. He slung a pass in there and banked it in. Are you kidding me?
10 seconds to play here in the quarter. Bobcats lead it by 4. Right wing over to Reagan. Amonette going to get a Paris screen. Now kick it over to Cole Amonette on the left wing. Shot up no good. 2 seconds. 1 shot on the way at the buzzer. And Blair almost cranked home another one. After 1 quarter of play here at the Pit in South Pittsburg, Bobcats lead it 16-12. Fans, stick around. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back with the second quarter. It's up next. You're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
Welcome back to South Pittsburg. Bobcats lead at 16-12. See who we got checking in here. Jessica Rodriguez checking in all the way, JB, from Dilley, Texas. Certainly appreciate you joining in, Jessica. Also, Bonnie Reagan checking in. Also, Sue Gunner and Bobby Sue Guffey McGinnis, along with Amanda South, Clarice Stevens, and my friend Amy Pennicuff White. Certainly glad to have you guys here on your Saturday afternoon. Reagan getting into Paris. Swinging around the horn to Cole. Back over to Jacob. Jacob going to attack the rim. Jacob going to have his shot swatted away in there. Nice offensive board by Cobb. He couldn't finish it. South Pitt back the other way. Going to pull up the basketball. Dayon Cooper gives it up over to Calvin Blair, who had one of the oddest three-pointers I've ever seen right before the end of the first quarter. Get it over inside. Good defense in there from Jacob. Ball's away and out of bounds. Going to stay with the Pirates.
And right now I think the Bobcats they've not played this kind of size yet this season and really struggling to overcome that down low. Number 23 for South Pitt, a tall man.
That's J.R. Hardrick. I'm going to say he's about 6'6", 6'7", maybe. And certainly got some length. Steal from the Bobcats. Get it up to Cole. Cole going to stroke one from the perimeter. Ball's going to hit the front iron and then bound over the backboard. And that's going to be a turnover back the other way to South Pittsburg. 7:08 to play until the halftime break. Good defense in there from Reagan. Ball's out of bounds. Full court pressure here from Pickett. Finally get it in. Over to Calvin Blair. Almost another backcourt violation. Calvin Blair going to start the offense here. Pickett bench asking for a little energy on this possession. Alex Phillips picks up the dribble. Gives it up to Dayon Cooper, left wing. Now over to Calvin Blair. Blair's going to hold up the thumbs up signal. Blair going to attack the rim. He's going to drive it to the rim, and it's going to be an offensive foul as the GWP captain himself, Lyric Paris, going to stand in there and take one for the team. It's an offensive foul, turnover back the other way.
And just a textbook charge. He got there with plenty of time. Blair still just tried to rise up over him. Took the charge to perfection. And another great defensive stop provided by Lyric Paris.
Jacob going to drive it into the baseline. Picks up the dribble, gets it back to Cobb. Now Cole over to Jacob. Jacob with a much larger defender on him. Kick it around over to Cole. Now back to Jacob. Jacob going to drive the baseline, pick the ball up right underneath the rim, gives it to Cobb, and Nathaniel Cobb on the point-blank shot is good. Now Nathaniel Cobb with 8 points here in the game.
Yeah, a tough guy to trap is Jacob Amonette because he drew that double team, then Cobb just slashing right through the lane for a quick answer.
And back the other way, Calvin Blair aggressively to the cup quickly after the score. And Calvin Blair going to go to the free throw line here for a pair. His ball club trails it by 6 with 5:58 now to play until the halftime break. Blair got a knuckleball here on the free throw. Shot no good. He'll have one more. And J.R. Hardrick on the offensive board. Shot up no good. Went and got his own board. Shot up and good the second time from Walker Thomas. Back to a 4-point lead here for Pickett County. 5:40 to play here in the third, or make it the second. Get it into Paris. Paris heard the footsteps coming. Left it short off the window. And now we're going to have a foul here against Lyric Paris, I think. Or they're just going to call the ball away and out of bounds. Coach Amonette said, hey, just take it up with strength. If he blocks it, he blocks it. As you're right, JB, probably the most length that Pickett County has saw this season here tonight.
Yeah, and one of their favorite plays to run offensively is have that baseline cutter. They've had that look a couple of times, just the size able to make up for it for South Pitt. And they've come up with a couple of blocks already, so going to need the shooting to step up certainly in this one for Pickett County.
They've knocked one three-pointer down here so far here in the first half. Nice step back from Calvin Blair. He's showing off the handles. Get it over to left wing, over to Alex Phillips. Now Dayon Cooper. Walker Thomas. Over to Alex Phillips. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebound in there by Cobb. Cobb going to give it up to Reagan. Now Reagan tries to find Cole in transition. Ball's away and out of bounds. Coach Amonette said, hey, just keep it yourself. Keep going towards the rim. Get it over to Reagan. Now Cobb at the foul line. Nice head and shoulders fake by Jacob. And he couldn't get the 12-foot pull-up baseline J to go. Ball's away and out of bounds. Going to go to South Pittsburg. Both teams really kind of struggling here in the second quarter, Jack. Both teams only put up 2 points, and we're almost halfway through the second quarter.
Nathaniel Cobb going to get whistled for a push-off on the inbound. But, yeah, we haven't seen Pickett County shoot the ball this poorly in a while. Had a good amount of looks from beyond the arc. Like you mentioned, just one made three so far in this one, so somebody needs to step up big for the Bobcats.
Bobcats lead it by 4. Calvin Blair going to pick up the basketball, get it over to Dayon Cooper. Cooper Going to get a screen up top from Walker Thomas. Now Blair, kick out. Long ball on the way from Alex Phillips, banged off the back of the rim, pulled down by Reagan. Gives it up to Aminette. Back to Reagan, back the other way. Get it into Paris, right inside the free throw line. Now Jacob from downtown. Jacob Aminette, bang on the first choice family care three.
And that's just what Pickett County was looking for. Got the ball to the middle of the defense, sucked them in with that zone, and then kicked back out to Jacob Aminette, and it's money. He's got 2 made threes now.
21-14. Bobcats going to stretch it out to their largest lead of the game here. They lead it now by 7. Right wing over to Dayon Cooper. He's going to give it up over to J.R. Hardrick. Now Calvin Blair. Little runner from Blair. And good hustle that time from Eli Reagan. Ball's away and out of bounds to see who they're going to give it to. They're going to give it to Pickett County High School. 3:31 now to play here in the second quarter. Get it into Cobb. Cobb going to be fouled as he tried to go to the rim. And it's going to be an inbound here for the Bobcats with 3:24 to play here in your second quarter. Make sure you stick around for the Happy Hiller halftime show. Jack and I'll break down the first half. We'll give you scoring from both teams. We'll talk about second half adjustments. Jack will have a milestone physical therapy scoreboard update. Cobb floats one over the rim. Shot wouldn't fall. Rebound J.R. Hardrick. And we're going back the other way as I believe Cobb's going to come in and take a foul against Hardrick.
I like the slash by Cobb, though. Took advantage of the open lane, just wasn't able to get it to fall, but starting to see the aggressiveness pick up for the Bobcats.
One thing that stands out to me, Jack, and I've seen it in a couple of games that I've saw recently, got a lot of players just try to go up and float it over the front of the rim. And a lot of those are rolling out. I love it when they get down there and use that window and power it in with using the glass.
It's there for a reason.
And so we'll see if that plays a part here tonight. 2:50 now to play here until halftime. Bobcats with a 7-point lead. Backdoor cut. Ball's going to be turned over. Get it up to Cobb. Now Cole Aminette in transition. Cole's going to have his shot swatted away. Here comes, and Pickett County going to try to steal it right back. It's going to be controlled here by South Pittsburg. Calvin Blair. Again, Blair got some handles on him. Swing it around over to Dayon Cooper. Now Blair going to crank one. Blair got handles, but that shot way off.
And got a knuckleball type jump shot. You mentioned it on the free throws, but what a finish by Cobb. That time not head faking, just going up strong, and that's what we like to see. Some more aggressiveness from Cobb, going straight up, trying to finish off now the three-point play.
Love it when Nathaniel Cobb goes in there, not afraid if it gets blocked, just going to the bucket, going with strength. He's now got 10 here in the game, make it 11 as he converts on the Keys of Insurance free throw. Bobcats lead it by 10. 2:03 to play here until halftime. Bobcats have outscored them here 8-2 in the quarter. 1:50 now to play here in the second quarter. Bobcats content with settling in that little zone defensive look. J.R. Hardrick and Lyric Paris battling down low. He's got Paris by at least ahead here. And Lyric Paris trying to lean on him in there. 1:28 to play here in the quarter. South Pitt content with just swinging it around here. Into the corner. Calvin Blair going to give it back up over to Dayon Cooper. Cooper wants to activate. Cooper, left wing, shot up from Alex Phillips, won't fall. Ball's away and out of bounds, going to belong to Pickett County. Nice defensive possession that time from Pickett.
Yeah, they've just shifted into this low 2-3 zone and have just tried to clog the paint. which is a great idea defensively, daring South Pitt to shoot because they've not shot the ball very well in this one.
Under 1 minute to play here in the first half. Jacob ball went all the way in and came out. Rebound, Cobb. Back to Jacob. Now Cobb at the free throw line. Cobb working in the high post. Get it over to Jacob. 45 seconds. Cobb. Nice pass over to Paris. And Paris went up over the big man. And Lyric Paris with a bucket.
And how about Paris? Cobb making the extra find. Got the big man behind. He's late to rotate. And it's an easy and one for Lyric Paris. Here comes the paint presence now for Pickett County. Even with the size that South Pitt has, they've been dominating down low.
Paris converts on the Keys on Insurance free throw, and all of a sudden it's a 13-point Bobcat lead. Bobcats have outscored them here 10-2 in the quarter. .25 seconds to play. Bobcats content to settle back in this little zone. That's Hardrick. Get the ball down inside. Paris went up and challenged it. Paris challenged the second shot, but nice bucket that time from Walker Thomas. He's got 4 in the game. 6 seconds to play. Amonette, little stop and pop. Over to Cole. Shot up at the buzzer, no good. Your score at the halftime break. The Bobcats from Pickett County lead it 27-16 over the Pirates from South Pittsburg High School. Fans, stick around. The Happy Hiller halftime show, it's coming your way next. You're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
What if opportunity was all in a day's work?
We find new ways to make vacation dreams a reality. And that inspires me to do my best work every single day.
What if you can make a real impact in people's lives with a team that cares?
What I do matters, not just for guests, but for my team. We rely on each other each and every day.
What if your work inspired fun and moved people?
We put the world on vacation. Our job is to make people happy. Inspiring travelers around the world to live their best lives never stops being fulfilling.
At Travel and Leisure, what if can be what is. Stop wondering. Join the travel movement and start a career where memories start with you.
The Real Estate Collective Auction Group offers expertise in a variety of services, including real estate, personal property, equipment, and nonprofit benefit auctions. Call 931-559-9500 for more information or see their upcoming auctions at letsgorico.com. The Real Estate Collective Auction Group is proud to support student athletes in our area and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is the Upper Cumberland's best sporting goods store. From cleats to camping supplies and everything in between, this family-owned store has it all. Hall Sports and Outdoors is proud to support our community, including student athletes throughout the Upper Cumberland. Stop in at 207 South Main Street or visit their website at hall42.com. Hall Sports and Outdoors is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Amonette's Eagle Auction and Realty proudly presents this online-only absolute auction in Jamestown. Featuring 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with a large living room with a fireplace, master suite with additional closet and other features in the home. Also included is the attached 2-car garage and carport and a partially finished office or apartment with 2 bathrooms. Located on nearly 6 acres in town, visit eagleauctions.com for more information. This auction ends Thursday, February 6th at 10 a.m.
Let the bidding begin. It's time for the show, and you know it's gonna go high. There's a buzz in the air, and people come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear an EJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Aminette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
When you order delivery from Domino's, you can get more than just pizza for $6.99. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and medium 2-topping pizzas as well. We didn't stop at pizza, and you don't have to either.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate, quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine Team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and test drive the all-new Chevy Trax or Silverado today. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network.
The Quality Family, a local company supporting and caring for our local communities. The Quality Family offers services to get you back to the game. From bracing to oxygen and everything in between, we can meet your medical equipment needs with Buckeye Home Medical Equipment. If you have an in-home need for strength and conditioning, for example after a surgery or injury, Quality Home Health is available to provide individualized care while you are on the mend. For those with end-of-life diseases, Quality Hospice is available to provide nurturing care during those difficult times. Choose the Quality Family of Services for care within your community. Visit thequalityfamily.com to navigate all we have to offer you.
Iron Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Iron Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with the UCR team on Tuesday nights at 7, live for the UCR Coaches Show from the rooftop. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Configuring the Bluetooth. Deciding who controls the music. Remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future, it's what we do. Tee Up is the Upper Cumberland's brand new indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. You want to know how you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back here to the Pirate Pit. On the campus of South Pittsburg High School, the Bobcats from Pickett County lead it here over the Pirates, 27-16. As we welcome you into the Happy Hiller halftime show, we'll remind you fans, let Hiller be your partner for all your heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical problems. You can visit their website at happyhiller.com. As we welcome you into the happyhiller.com halftime show, Casey Bolden joined by Jack Bolden will break down the first half. At the end of 1 quarter of play, it was South Pittsburg 12 and the Bobcats from Pickett County 16. Crazy play at the end of the first quarter as Calvin Blair was trying to make a pass and the ball bounced off the backboard and into the rim somehow. And I've been around this game for a long time. I've never seen a play like that. And it put South Pittsburg down 16-12 at the halftime break, or I'm sorry, at the end of the first quarter. And then Pickett County outscored South Pittsburg 11-4 in the second quarter. And they hold a 27-16 lead here at the halftime break. Let's take you through scoring for the first half. First for the Pirates, Carryon Robinson had 6. Walker Thomas had 4. Alex Phillips splashed home a 3. And Calvin Blair had 3 as well. They've got 16 points here at the halftime break. For the Bobcats from Pickett County, they were led by sophomore Nathaniel Cobb. Cobb had 11. Really like the aggressive nature of Cobb, attacking the rim, getting inside, and taking it up with strength. Cole Amonette had 3. Jacob Amonette had 6. Lyric Paris had 7. Your halftime score, Bobcats 27, Pirates 16. JB, what about a milestone physical therapy scoreboard from around the area from last night?
Yeah, we got the boys' scores now from last night. York Institute able to knock off Watertown 63-56. Then heading into District 7, White County beat DeKalb County by 15. Clay County knocked off Monterey 73-49. And then Livingston Academy beat Cumberland County 71-48. Clark Range beat RBS 63-30. Stewart's Creek knocked off Cookeville 71-52. And then Upperman beat Stone Memorial 64-50.
Your milestone physical therapy score here at halftime, Bobcats 27 and the Pirates from South Pittsburg 16. As halftime just getting ready to wrap up here, and South Pittsburg going to have the opening possession of the second half.
Looks like we've got a South Pitt fan checking in, very hospitable, letting us know the camera's terrible.
Yeah, appreciate that, Glenn.
Bobcat fans, check in with us. Let us know where you're watching from. The best fan base in the state. Very supportive and always tuned in to each and every broadcast.
Absolutely. And Glenn, while you might not think we're any good, we're still glad you're here. Pickett County look like they're going to switch it up here in a little man-to-man look to open up the second half. Calvin Blair with a basketball, working up top against Cole Amonette. Wants to work to the bucket, little crossover, picks up the dribble. Kick out over to Dayon Cooper. Cooper going to back it back out. Back over to Calvin Blair. Blair going to stroke one from downtown. Shot no good. Bobcats didn't have any rebounders. Loose ball is going to be picked back up by Blair. Kick out over to Dayon Cooper, and Dayon Cooper going to splash home his first bucket of the game. It's a 3, and now it's a 27-19 game.
And 9 points coming from the long ball now for South Pitt. They had that crazy bank shot. Now Cooper able to knock one home.
Jacob Amonette's 3-ball wouldn't go. It's rebounded by Reagan. Going to keep the possession alive here. Get it into Cobb. Now over to Amonette. Amonette, his shot's off again. And rebounded in there by Carryon Robinson. South Pitt wants to press the pace. Shot goes up, and it's good. From Carryon Robinson, now he's got 8 points in the game. It's back to a 6-point Pickett County lead. Here comes South Pitt.
A couple of good-looking shots out of the break for South Pitt, really making this one interesting. What was an 11-point lead all the way down to 6.
Shot out of the corner wouldn't fall. Nice offensive board. And Eli Reagan with his first bucket here of the game at the 6:05 mark here of the third quarter. Reagan joined the 1,000-point club at Pickett County earlier this week. Calvin Blair working off a screen. Kevin Connor, the girls won. Final score in the girls game. Lady Bobcats won at 73-37. Turnover here. Bobcats got numbers. 3-on-2. Back the other way. Cole kick out over to Reagan. Reagan from the corner. Eli Reagan on the first choice family care 3.
Yeah, I think Eli Reagan's just got an knack for second half points. That's when he shows up most, and that's when you need it most. Able to answer right back. South Pitt went on a 5-0 run. Pickett County answering back with 5 unanswered points of their own.
Bobcats stretch it back to an 11-point lead here. Calvin Blair directing traffic, going to get it inside. Shot goes up, it wouldn't fall. Walker Thomas with a third shot. We're going to have a foul as Carryon Robinson going to come down with an offensive board and go back up. He's fouled, and now he's going to the free throw line here for a couple of shots. His ball club trails it by 11.
Yeah, South Pitt's just got all kinds of size across that entire bench. So it's tough to get those defensive rebounds, but Pickett County just going to have to do a better job boxing out. Can't let them have 3 tries at a shot.
Shot up by Carryon Robinson is good. He'll have one more. Let's see who we got checking in. Rick Vitatio checking in from somewhere in Indiana. I saw it earlier. Bobby Sue Guffey McGinnis checking in. Kevin Connor and Fontella Moore Story. And Brittany Carl Malone checking in. So thankful you guys are here on this Saturday night here in Marion County down at South Pittsburg High School. Robinson went 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Back to a 10-point Bobcat lead as Eli Reagan splashes home another first choice family care 3. He's got back-to-back threes here in the quarter.
Yeah, already 8 points in the third quarter alone. Eli Reagan really coming alive in this third quarter. I think it's his favorite quarter of games.
Pickett stretched it out here to a 13-point lead. 4.5 to play here in the third quarter. Calvin Blair going to bang one off the window, rebounded in there by Reagan. Now gives it up to Cobb. Cobb going to lose the handle on it. It's going to be a turnover back the other way. South Pittsburg going to keep it in bounds. Get it over to Dayon Cooper. Dayon Cooper working against Reagan. Cooper going to back it back out. Going to pull up the dribble right in front of his own bench. Get it down to Walker Thomas. Now swinging around to Blair. Looking inside. Blair with a basketball. Going to come off a Walker Thomas screen. Now kick it into the corner. Shot on the way by Alex Phillips. Wouldn't fall. Rebound Jacob Amonette. Bobcats got numbers here the other way. Cobb in transition. And he couldn't finish it. And quickly, Coach Amonette going to shuffle Brady Evans off the bench here. 3.5 minutes to play in the third. Jacob back the other way. Picks up the dribble. Kick out over to Reagan. Reagan's been hot. Bangs that one off the front iron. No good. And he's going to be fouled on the rebound. Looked like Cobb came in there and took a swipe at the basketball.
Really good.
They're going to get a foul here on Cobb.
Really a good foul if you're going to give one, though. Looks like a 4-on-1 run out about to happen for South Pitt, so you avoid what could be easy points in transition. But Nathaniel Cobb going to take a quick seat.
Cobb going to check out here at the 3:18 mark. And Brady Evans going to check in, get his first run time here at a basketball game. Evans has played well over the 5-game winning streak.
Yeah, love the way Evans and Moody have both produced in off the bench. Super valuable playing time against Clay County last week. Looking for some more good run time in this one.
Over into the corner to Alex Phillips. Phillips working against Amonette, picks up the dribble in the corner. Now you're going to give it up over to Dayon Cooper. 2:50 to play here in the third quarter. Walker Thomas gets it down inside. Over to Carryon Johnson. And Carryon Johnson now with 11 points here in the game.
Yeah, and really threw Johnson open with that pass right there. Led him away from the defender for an easy shot under the basket.
Get it down to Paris on the short corner. Now they're going to swing it around to Cole Amonette. Get it over into Evans. Now they're going to swing it around back to Jacob. Jacob going to back it back out and reset it here with 2:10 to play here in the third. And they're going to get Brady Evans 3-second call as he's trying to work the high post. Tough break in there for Brady Evans, and Cobb going to get back into the game here with 2:10 to play here in the third.
Yeah, Evans just wasn't paying attention, got stuck up there. You got to rotate out of it at some point, at least get a foot out. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck with that call. Just camping out, like you said, in the high post.
Nice defense that time from Jacob Amonette. It's 2-on-1 back the other way for the Bobcats. Jacob on the run out, and it's good from Jacob Amonette. His 8th point now here at a basketball game. It's a 13-point Bobcat lead with 1:40 now to play here in the third. Fantastic defense on that last possession by Jacob. Bobcats still in that little matchup zone defense here. Get the basketball around to Dayon Cooper. His shot up, no good. Rebound Cobb. Cobb going to hand it off to Amonette. Amonette across the timeline. Jacob wanting to attack the rim. Kick it down into the corner to Cole. Now back to Jacob. Jacob from way downtown. Bang from Jacob Amonette on the First Choice Family Care 3. And Pickett County going to quickly burn a 30-second timeout. They lead it here by 16. We'll take a timeout with them. You're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Looking for the perfect home, but can't find exactly what you want? Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate has you covered. Choose your lot and one of their floor plans or build your own that fits the lot. Select your finishes and upgrades while working with expert represented builders Bedrock Homes LLC and Maplewood Construction LLC. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind opportunity. For more information on these new homes with open floor plans and modern designs, call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145.
Welcome back here to the Pirate Pit. Bobcats lead at 40-24. 1:09 still to play here in the third quarter as Bobcats have heated up. They've knocked down 3 triples here in the third quarter on their way to 13 points. They've outscored South Pitt 13-7 here in the quarter, and they've extended on that lead. Now they lead at 40-24. Again, 1:09 to play here in the third quarter. Glenn Blevins is at the Old Gin Steakhouse. I'm assuming that's locally here in Marion County. I've never eaten there, Glenn, but you'll have to let us know what's on the menu. Jack and I got a long ride back to Cookeville. Might need something to snack on before we get there. Under 1 minute now to play here in the third. Good steal that time from Cole Amonette. Cole back the other way in traffic. Left-handed lay is good from Cole Amonette. Nice extension. Got it high on the glass. Got the roll. Beautiful shot by the freshman.
Yeah, acrobatic midair maneuver by Amonette, able to get it up with the left and somehow got that one to fall. Pickett County offense really coming alive as they've been able to separate in this third quarter.
They built an 18-point lead here. We're going to have a foul here against Jacob Amonette with 27 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Calvin Blair going to trigger it here for the Pirates. Get it into Walker Thomas. Now back to Blair. Blair wanting to attack the rim. Kick out over to Carry-On Robinson. And he's going to knock home a 3. Good looking stroke that time from Carry-On Robinson.
That'll help to stop some of the bleeding as Pickett County's really been able to run up the score. But now one last possession. Bobcats looking to cap off a good third quarter.
4 seconds on the clock. Kick out to Reagan. He's been hot from there. Ball went all the way in and out. And that horn brings us to the end of 3 quarters of play here at the Pit in South Pittsburg. Your score after 3, Bobcats 42, Pirates 27. Fans, we'll take a 30-second break, the fourth and final frame, and you don't want to miss it. It's on the way next. You're watching Pickett County basketball presented by First Choice Family Care on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom home located just south of Cookeville. Boasting 2,700 square feet and a 2-car garage, this home features a very open floor plan with hardwood floors. You'll find great custom touches throughout, including a welcoming covered porch. For more information, visit chadandamycrouch.com or call 931-979-1191 for more information.
Welcome back to the Pirate Pit. Here on the campus of South Pittsburg High School, the Bobcats from Pickett County lead it 42-27 over the Pirates. Built an 18-point lead in that quarter. And then South Pitt able to make a little run to close the gap in the third. The fourth and final frame is coming up next. Fans, let's talk about our friends at Pryor's Auto Spot. They've got the best truck and car repair service in all of Byrdstown. Over at Pryor's, they got some expert mechanics on standby to get you back on the road quickly and professionally. Call 931-864-3926 to set up an appointment, get a clear estimate. They're not going to hide any cost from you. Pryor's Auto Spot, proud to support the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats of Pickett County High School. Little slip screen down in there to Lyric Paris for the bucket. JB, we've seen that set a lot. Paris come out to set a screen for Amonette, just slips out of there. good-looking look and find from Jacob. Good-looking connection from Lyric Paris.
Yeah, and I love the set play out of the break. That's what we've seen a lot from the Bobcats. They've got great coaching, and great coaching leads to easy points.
Bobcats back to a 17-point lead. Shot up wouldn't fall. We're going to have a foul. And Pickett County is going to foul here, and it's going to send South Pittsburg back to the line as Walker Thomas going to head to the charity stripe. He's got 4 points here in the game. His ball club trails it by 17. Glenn Blevins says, JB, he has not one but 2 12-ounce ribeyes and a big old baked potato.
It's quite the meal.
Absolutely. I wonder if Glenn throws a salad with that. It's quite the meal there, Glenn.
Well, you substitute the salad for the extra ribeye.
Okay, that makes sense. Walker Thomas at the line. Shot on the way, rattles home for Walker Thomas. Went 1 of 2 with the free throw line. It's back to a 16-point lead here for Pickett. 7:05 now to play here in your basketball game. Get it over to Evans. Now Reagan. Reagan going to give it back up to Jacob Amonette. Now Brady Evans going to swing it around the horn over to Cole. Pass was tipped away. It's going to be a turnover.
Going to play a little 4-on-5. Pirate lost his shoe, still in the backcourt to get it back on.
Calvin Blair lost a sneaker. Finally got it back on. Kerryon Johnson going to hand it off over to Dayon Cooper. Alex Phillip picks up his dribble. Now he's going to go set a screen for Walker Thomas. Thomas, an unorthodox looking play. He's going to get fouled. And it feels like Bobcats bailed him out on that one, JB. Just kind of came in out of control. And South Pittsburg going to catch a break with a foul.
Yeah, he ran in there with a full head of steam and kind of just shot chucking, but able to draw some contact and get back to the line. Struggled a little bit from the stripe, though. It's helped Pickett hold on to this lead.
He's 1 of 3 here in the basketball game. Second free throw on the way is good. He's 2 of 4. Walker Thomas now with 6 points here in the game. 6:25 to play here in the basketball game. So thankful you're here on your Saturday night. Reagan and Amonette just playing keep away now. Give it back up to Jacob. Jacob going to clear Reagan out. Now right wing over to Reagan. Now Cole, little Princeton weave here out top for the Bobcats. Right wing comes that slip screen. Amonette going to crank one from downtown. Shot wouldn't fall. Walker Thomas with the rebound gives it up to Calvin Blair. Walker Thomas, kick out. Shot on the way from Alex Phillips. One and done here for South Pittsburg as Jacob Amonette going to corral the rebound and head back the other way. Jacob in traffic, shot up no good. And Jacob going to come try to steal it away. And the ball is going to be, we're going to have a foul called here in the backcourt. As Jacob just got down deep in the paint. Didn't have anywhere to go, kind of just flipped one up. And then probably a little frustration foul as he had to come back, and he took a foul here in the backcourt. Bobcats lead it by 15, 5.5 now to go here in the basketball game. Get it down inside to Walker Thomas. He's double teamed. Thomas with a little jump hook is good from Walker Thomas. He's got 8 points down the game.
And he's got all the points in this quarter. For South Pitt, he's been a dominant force down low.
Back to a 13-point lead here for Pickett. Closing in on the 5-minute mark here in the game. Get it over to Jacob. Jacob going to drive the baseline, have it blocked away. Holy smokes, a lot of contact in there. They are going to take a whistle and a foul to the table as Jacob drew a ton of contact on that one. Hit the floor hard. He's able to get up, and he's going to go to the Keysland Insurance free throw line here for a pair.
And I think that's what it's going to take for Jacob Amonette to get a foul down there. Completely wiped his feet out from under him.
That one looked like he came off the top row there in WWE Nitro, JB.
Would crash through a table with that kind of fall. Official still trying to clean up the sweat that got on the floor after the tumble.
Bobby Sue Guffey McGinnis cheering on the Bobcats. Thank you for checking in. Jacob at the free throw line. First shot on the way is good from Jacob Amonette. He's got 12 points here in the basketball game. One more free throw on the way. Second free throw good from Jacob Amonette, and they're going to stretch it back out to a 15-point lead here. Full court pressure here from the Bobcats. Now they're going to back out of it. Calvin Blair working up top against Brady Evans. Blair going to clear traffic. They're looking down inside for Carry-On Robinson. Robinson going to float now out to the corner. Calvin Blair. Nice little pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Shot wouldn't go. Eli Reagan tipped it away. And Brady Evans going to have it here and give it up to Jacob. 4:25 now to play here in the game. Bobcats with a 15-point lead. Give it up over to Jacob. Jacob's going to back it back out. Now give it to Cole over to Brady Evans. They're going to just swing it around the horn here. Back to Paris. Paris going to hand off to Amonette. Amonette going to take it to the rim. His shot up no good. He's going to be fouled. Looks like they're going to put a foul on Walker Thomas as Jacob going in there fearless, JB. Came in there last time, drew a ton of contact, hit the floor extremely hard. Didn't stop him or shy him away. He went right back to the rack on the next possession.
Yeah, and he just had the defender on his hip after the screen at the top of the key from Lyric Paris. Had a quick step, and then Thomas caught behind, trying to make up, going for the block, and drawing the foul.
Jacob 2 for 2 with the Keysland Insurance free throw line. He's 4 of 4 now in the game from the free throw line. Back to a 17-point Bobcat lead. Under 4 minutes now to play here in the game. Calvin Blair going to start the offense over to Carry-On Robinson. Now Dayon Cooper. He's going to swing it over to the left side. Back to Blair. Now Carry-On Robinson. Nice crossover from Robinson. Pull up free throw line jumper's good from Carry-On Robinson. That is a nice play that time from Robinson.
Yeah, smooth handle at the top of the key, cutting back to the left and then rising up. Like you mentioned, cutting the lead down to 15, but they're going to have to pick up the pace. Only 3:23 left in the ball game.
Amonette going to attack the rim again, kick out Reagan. Reagan knocked a couple down in the third quarter. Harris. Hand off to Jacob. Jacob going to attack the rim, now give it back to Brady Evans. Now they're going to swing it over to the left side to Cole.
Long, drawn-out possession, over 30 seconds already off the clock.
2:55 and ticking here in the basketball game. Jacob, nice little hesitation move. Got a defender up, kick out Reagan. Now over to Paris in the short corner. And Bobcats just going to burn some additional clock here. They lead it by 15. Now probably a minute gone off the clock here on this possession.
Yeah,
Cole going to drive it to the rack. Cole Amonette on the circus shot and finish for the freshman. Great looking bucket from Cole.
Yeah, how about that? Capping off a minute-long possession with 2. You'll take that trade all day long. And now South Pitt's really got to try to make it up. I'd imagine with this much time left, pretty much insurmountable.
17-point Bobcat lead. Jacob going to attack the bucket again. Jacob Amonette on the blow-by. And he's got 6 here in the quarter. And he's got 17 now here in the basketball game as we go under 2 minutes to play. Bobcats stretch it out to a 19-point lead. Good defense in there from Cole Amonette. Now Jacob back the other way, 2-on-1. Jacob on the runner is good from Jacob Amonette. Now he's got 8 here in the quarter.
And
now it's a 21-point game, JB.
A really nice run out by Pickett County to close out this game, and Amonette just using his size, kind of shoulder check the defender to create some separation for an easy 2 on the layup.
3 ball up, no good. They're battling for it. Jacob's going to come away with the offense or make it the defensive rebound. Ball's away and out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bobcats. Max Moody going to check in and get some run time. Brady Evans going to check out. 1:27 now to play here in the basketball game. Make sure you stick around in the postgame, fans. We'll have the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game. We'll also have the Southern Dreams Bakery Play of the Game. We'll give you stats from tonight's game. We'll talk about what's coming up next for the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats. It's all coming your way in the Livingston Regional Hospital postgame show. Stick around. Jacob going to back down to defender. He's going to be triple teamed. Ball's away and out of bounds. And let's see who they're going to give it to. They're going to keep it with Pickett County here with 1:04 to play here in the game. Jacob going to inbound it to Reagan. It's going to be stolen away. Carry on Robinson back the other way is good on the runner.
Robinson's had himself a good game. He had a really good first quarter. It's what helped South Pitt really hang around, keep it down to a 4-point lead. But since then, it's been all Pickett County, especially late into that third quarter, and now this fourth quarter where they've been able to grow on this lead.
Under 1 minute to play here in a basketball game. Cole, kick it over to Moody. Now Reagan just going to swing it around the horn here as we go under 30 seconds to play. Jacob, kick out. Cole, 3-ball. Bang from Cole Laminette on the first choice Family Care 3. It's good.
And an exclamation point on this one with the Cole Eminette corner 3. This one's just been a great team effort from everybody as they've closed out on the long road win.
Back the other way, Max Moody got behind the defense. And Max Moody on the layup. 2 seconds, 1. Ball's away and out of bounds. Their final score here from South Pittsburg High School. The Bobcats from Pickett County win it tonight, 59-35 over the Pirates from South Pittsburg. As we welcome you into the Livingston Regional Hospital postgame show, we'll remind you fans you can visit mylivingstonhospital.com. You can check on ER wait time and see all the services that they provide. Casey Bolden and Jack Bolden here in the postgame show. We'll break down tonight's game. It was all Bobcats here tonight, 16-14, or make it 16-12. They led it after 1. And then your score at the halftime break, they led it 27-16. And then it felt like, Jack, that third quarter, Pickett County really exploded and was able to finally find some rhythm offensively, got some separation, and then in the fourth quarter just continued the clamp down defense. It was really one and done on the boards. They're going to get out of here tonight with a nice non-conference win. They win it 59-35.
Yeah, they jumped out on South Pitt with a quick 6-0 lead. South Pitt able to answer right back, but then in that second quarter, like you mentioned, able to separate out to 11-point halftime lead, opening up that third quarter with a huge couple threes from Eli Reagan as he had 8 points in the third quarter, and then it was all Bobcats late into that fourth where they eventually run out to a 24-point win. So a great long road win. Had to travel a little over 2 hours to make it out here, but it was worth the trip as they now get to roll on to the rest of district play after capping off this one.
Just tallying the scores here. We'll bring you the Milestone Physical Therapy final tally here tonight from South Pittsburg. Carryon Robinson led South Pittsburg tonight. He had 18. Walker Thomas had 8. Calvin Blair had 3. Dayon Cooper had 3. And Alex Phillips had 3 points as well. Pirates tonight finish with 35 points. Let's talk about the Bobcats from Pickett County High School. They were led tonight in scoring by Jacob Amonette. The senior had 19. Lyric Paris had 9. Eli Reagan had 8. Nathaniel Cobb had 11. Cole Amonette had 10. And Max Moody got into the game and had a bucket. 59-35, your final score here tonight. Let's talk about the Southern Dreams Bakery play of the game in the third quarter. Senior and sharpshooter Eli Reagan on back-to-back first choice Family Care threes, as it really feels like, you called it, JB, that third quarter really where he gets this spark and gets some energy, really starts feeling it and shooting the basketball well. Those back-to-back threes is going to be your Southern Dreams Bakery play of the game.
And it's going to be so valuable throughout the season to have a guy like that who can get going in that second half. You know what happened in that Stowe Memorial game where he came out, he had 0 points at halftime and finished in double digits because of the way he came alive in the third quarter. Does it again tonight with 8 third quarter points.
It's hardware time, fans. It's time for the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing player of the game. Got a lot of players tonight, close in double figures or close, JB. Who you going with tonight for the Nelson Trophy and screen printing player of the game?
Well, another guy who had a fantastic second half, Jacob Amonette. He finished the game with 19, only had 6 at halftime, so that was 13 second half points, and really poured it on in those final couple minutes to help separate. So Jacob Amonette going to be the Nelson Trophy and screen printing player of the game.
Let's talk about what's coming up next for the Lady Bobcats. And for the Bobcats, they'll be back at home on Tuesday night. They'll face off against Red Bull and Springs and a big district game. And then they'll be on the road next Friday night. They'll go to Clark Range High School. So a couple of really big district games coming up next week. Fans, just as a reminder, your friend and your partner, Casey Bolden, headed out to Belize on Monday for a little R&R. We'll be out next week, but you'll be in good hands with my friend and my partner, Jack Bolden, here on the call. So make sure you follow along next week on the main page to find out where your favorite team is going to be playing. As my friend Kenny Ray Dennis coming over and saying hello. Certainly glad to see you all the way from Alabama, and certainly one of the Bobcats' biggest supporters. Certainly glad to have Kenny Ray in on the broadcast tonight. We'll give you scores one last time here from South Pittsburg High School in the girls' game. Lady Bobcats win it tonight 73-37 over the Lady Pirates. And in the boys' game, final score, Pickett County Bobcats 59 and the South Pittsburg Pirates 35. For Jack Bolden doing a wonderful job on production and color, we're going to head back to Cookeville. I'm Casey Bolden.